Hi, welcome to another video. Today I want to talk about the power of your hobbies and things you like to do to heal you, to connect you back to who you are and to your power, because they're not only to entertain you. You see, when I am in private coaching or healing sessions, something I like to know and use as a resource is if my client has a favorite activity that makes them happy. I ask them, is there any hobby or activity you really love or like to do? And they might reply, yes, I love singing, I love drawing, painting, I don't know, being in the water and swimming, gardening, taking photos. And then I ask, okay, do you do that often? When was the last time you did that? And in some cases, if they've been under stress and trying for a while to solve some issues, chances are that they're not taking time to do those things, or they're not doing them at all. And it makes sense because a stressed and dysregulated nervous system looks for survival, and painting or singing don't seem to be the first options to address that. So at that moment, hobbies or simple activities that bring joy might seem stupid or this silly little thing, quote unquote, right? But the silly little thing holds immense power to bring you back to yourself. Your hobby is a pathway back to yourself. Because when you do the thing, your body and mind start to work together. Both hemispheres of your brain, left is logical, right is creative, also work together, and you might even have some insights and revelations just by letting yourself go with your favorite activity. Sometimes these things connect us back with the time when we were a child, just curious and playing, entertaining ourselves with our own imagination, and that is a resource that's good to keep activating as adults. Imagination, play, trying things out just for fun, let us get in a flow state that can enhance other areas of our lives. So if you've been worried or stressed today about something, think about it. What is that favorite activity you have? When was the last time you did it? And if it's been a while, maybe this is your sign to go back to what you love and let that guide you and show you your way, one step at a time. Don't overthink it, just do it. You can start small, maybe 10 minutes of something. And if you have this thought of, oh, but I can do it, it takes a lot of time, or it's not possible right now, I'm gonna share with you a story. I had one client that loved drawing and painting. Her excuse was, oh, but it takes a lot of time, I have to do a lot of things so I can paint, etc. And I told her, you know what, just grab a notebook and a pencil now. And she went to grab one and started drawing. Maybe it was 5 to 10 minutes, no longer than that. She finished and she said, okay, do you want to see it? And I said, yes, please. And I assumed it was a small drawing. I didn't expect anything in particular. And then I saw it. And I couldn't believe it. There it was, this extremely intricate drawing with full details and an intense, passionate depiction of a woman. And I was almost shocked because she really had a gift. Not only she enjoyed drawing, but she could, if she wanted to, do something with her art, because I knew it had the potential to be extremely successful and touch people's hearts. And again, this is about you and for you. Even if you don't feel you're gifted in a certain activity, that doesn't mean it's not worthy to do it. You do it just for you, just because you're worth the time and energy spent in it. and the joy and pleasure it can bring back to you. You have the key, you have the power, and it can start in something like your favorite activity. You don't need to wait to be perfect, rich, or have it all to do it. You can start small, start today. Go back to yourself and see what happens next. You can start with the most simple version of that thing that you love to do. If you like gardening, you can do a small activity in your garden or, just with a plant. Just see a way that you can start introducing that more often in your life. Or if you like swimming, then maybe in some cases, let's just say someone loves to dance. Of course, you can dance in your home, but maybe if you love to dance, that can be a nudge to go to some classes near your home, right? All of these little things can maybe nudge us to go to places or make some new decisions. A couple of years ago, I remembered I loved acting, a certain type of acting classes that are clown classes. Like it's not the circus clown, but it's just using all of these techniques to use our vulnerable parts and the parts that we think are ridiculous or like that, and use them in favor of the scene, and it's really lovely and it's really fun. And I love to do that. And it took me a while until I really gather the courage to, just go back into the classes, because I did it when I was younger, in my 20s, and I said, okay, but I feel like I really want to go back and do this because my heart is in it. And well, after recording this, I'm going to grab also my silly mandalas coloring book and just paint a bit because it makes me happy. That's, another form of hobby or activity that I love to do, and that it's simple and I don't have to go outside my home. I can do it here. I have my coloring pencils and that book, and I can just do it for 5 minutes. And generally, when I start, I tend to spend a little bit more of time because then I get, in the flow and I want more. So that's the way I'm walking my talk. Okay, so remember to just bring that thing in your mind right now and just do it. Just start, because it will pay off. Your heart is guiding you. Okay, thank you so much for listening. If you like this content, you can like, comment, share, and subscribe. And remember to keep it simple, have fun, and stay inspired. Bye!